Okay, one of the viewers of my video on the compact Cyborg 2 requested layout what I use for COD or Warzone. So this is my setup. Again, in that video I mentioned that I played both on keyboard and controller, so to make things easier for me when I transition over to the Cyborg, I pretty much wanted to duplicate as close as possible these keys here that I use, right? ER, E for what? Interacting, I believe. R for the gun, to reload. F, like the E and F are interchangeable in games, I found. So presently Black Ops uses F for interact. I'm using E. Obviously C for crouch, V for whatever, and Z I think for I can't remember. It's been a long time since I used first person shooter. Shift for, like, I think running, if I'm not mistaken, and some other stuff. Tab for, I think, stats or whatever. Any case, okay, so main keys that I copied over to this one here is, this would be the E. Okay, so it's, again, it's very similar to, you know, I use your WSD if I'm using the keyboard to move. So my forefinger here would be to, you know, to interact and to reload my gun. So what I essentially did here in my case was I used this key here to interact and this to reload. So you'll see here on the screen, right here you see E blinking there, and R, right, for reload. Alright, so it's pretty simple, right? It's like the keyboard. E, R. So for crouch, see there, I use my ring finger. It would be this button here, and I'd also use that to slide when I'm moving. So when I'm moving, I use that. I press C and I would slide, I don't know, forward to the side and whatnot. And to run, you can see there's it's a shift button. So I used, because I'd be using my pinky in that case, right, on the keyboard. So in that case, I use this very last key here, right? And that's where my pinky would be, right? Oh, the V was a strange thing. That ended up being, right now it's on melee. It's either that or my mouse button, which I would press for melee, from laying. So I got two. I might remap this for something else. I'm not too sure just yet. So, and I have no idea what the L means so far. No idea. Might have been from the previous setup. Okay, so now for M, usually in games, you know, they have M for map. In this case, I have it close to the joystick. This is my map button, so I just tap that right away, easily. Boom, you can see that there, right? And obviously your joystick, you know, WSAD, right? And those that you see that are blank, those are unbound at all. They're not programmed for anything. Let me see now. Now this one here, Alt, I have this for pinging. I have a program for pinging. This button here, my forefinger, right? if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about that. Okay, as I was saying, using this button here for pinging, to ping, and the tab, my second finger here, I tap that for my inventory, right there. Now for non-lethal stuff, I use the Q button. It would be this button here. I press that for, you know, if there's a heartbeat sensor, or I think stims. I'm not sure if it's stims. Whatever. No, heartbeat sensor, that sort of thing. And this would be my lethals. Pressing this, like grenade. If I press a grenade, some text and whatnot, that would be my. That's I bound it to. Let's see what else is there. Now this down here, this, I guess you would call the D-pad, I suppose, on the controller. Right now I only have this for to go prone. As you can see here down. These ones here are left or right. I don't think I have it programmed on the for anything on the game in the game at all. Not that I know anyway. So as for that, this is from the eye there, as you see. That's from a previous setup. I'm not too sure what. I don't think I've got anything on that. It was on my. I think it was on the classic, but yeah. So that's pretty much my setup. Yeah. Those are the major ones. So. Okay. So like I said, it pretty much matches. Oh, forgot. Okay, for usually when when you're using the keyboard, the space bars for the jump is jumping, right, or to mantle and whatnot. But on the controller, it would be the X on the Xbox controller, or the PS5. It's the, I forget what it was. Anyway, you'd use your your thumb for that. In this case, I'm using this here, so it's, again, it mimics the controller where, as if I'm pressing that lower button. This would be my jump button on my mouse. And this button here, I programmed it to put on my plates when I'm plating. Let's see. Obviously, this one here, for first-person shooter, it's for switching weapons, primary to secondary and so forth. Obviously, ADS, shoot, right? And again, like I mentioned earlier, I press this for melee, CQC kind of thing, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's my setup. Again, other people set theirs up differently, obviously, according to their taste. And I did put those rubber grips only on those tabs that I use. So as you can see there. Alright. That map button. So yeah. That's it. Very simple. Again, I may add some more stuff to this one just to make we'll see what. But yeah. Okay, that is my setup for Warzone, Black Ops 6, that sort of. And yeah. All right, this is a control. Apparently I'm joining mid-game already, so yeah, it's like match point. Oh well. It's my first game, so my mind is warmed up. Anyway, that's I don't know.